Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, May 22nd, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We had another very unexciting and somewhat losing day today. Uh, the Dow opened lower, went quite a bit lower. The first 15 minutes it was open, and that hurt us. I think we had around negative $3,000 in open trade from yesterday, and we doubled that before we finally got out with negative $6,800 in closed out trades. We got into 5 new positions. 4 were positive, 1 was negative, and we're carrying positive $3,600 over the long weekend going into next Tuesday. So that's a little bit better. Today I definitely had the feeling that a lot of traders took off early to make the long weekend a little bit longer. That's a fairly common phenomena because things were just very quiet and unexciting and quite boring today. And of course, we tend to lose money in that kind of environment. So it wasn't a particularly good day for us. But the Dow did open lower, went quite a bit lower the first hour, and then rallied the rest of the day and had a good push up there right at the end. Ended up closing down only 9 points, so there was no real damage to the Dow, but we didn't do very well in this kind of price action. I was feeling kind of glum. We've had 3 consecutive losing days in a row. There haven't been big losses, but it's funny how time plays tricks on you as a trader. And after 3 losing days, in my mind, we've just had a terrible week, and the markets really suck, and blah 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 blah. And I was about ready to prepare my presentation today around that, and then I looked back and looked at all 5 days and realized the first 2 days of this week we made $42,000. And then in the last 3 days of the week, including today, we lost 17. So we still up over $25,000 for the week, and that's not a bad week at all. So, I just hope things snap out of this. I've gotten so used to just having the day after day after day of making money, and so this does seem a little discouraging, having 3 losing days in a row. But the fact is, I've done this a long time, and I've had as many as 10 losing days in a row. So you just gotta roll with the punches. Not much you can do about it. Just gotta go with it. All right. Not a whole lot to talk about, so I'll show you the one good stock today. Only one. And that was in Inseego Corporation, INSG. And you can see here we got into this at the end of the second hour. It just kept going there very nicely, very close to its high, and we are holding positive $4,000 in open trade equity in Inseego Corporation. So that's the way it went, folks. Hey, listen, you guys have a fantastic long weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and I will be back here trading as usual on Tuesday.